Hello Army, welcome back to our channel. Are you ready? Because today we're going to talk about the biggest news of 2026 that's shaking the entire K-pop world. Yes, BTS is coming back on March 20th with their 5th album titled Arirang. Guys, this isn't just an ordinary comeback. After almost 4 years of waiting, all 7 BTS members are finally returning with a full album that's going to change the music industry again. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and stay until the end because there's crazy info about their biggest world tour in history. Okay, Army, let's start from the beginning. On January 1st, 2026, BTS gave us the most epic New Year's surprise. They sent handwritten letters directly to the homes of registered official ARMY members. Imagine waking up on New Year's morning and finding a letter from your bias. And what makes it interesting is that in those letters they wrote the date March 20th, 2026. At first, fans were confused, but it turned out to be their comeback date. Such an intimate and personal way to announce it, right? Then on January 4th, Big Hit Music officially announced through Weverse that BTS's new album is titled Arirang and will contain 14 songs. Oh my gosh, 14 songs, guys. This is such a complete album. And what's even more amazing is that all members were directly involved in the production and songwriting process. So this is truly a personal work from all 7 members. Now the big question, why did BTS choose the title Arirang? ARMY needs to know this. Arirang isn't just any title. Arirang is the most famous Korean folk song in history. This song is over 600 years old and has about 3,600 variations with 60 different versions. Imagine, a song that's been sung for hundreds of years across generations. What makes it even more special is that Arirang is listed in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage. Yes, a World Cultural Heritage recognized by the UN. Arirang was submitted by South Korea in 2012 and North Korea in 2014. So this is truly a symbol of Korean identity as a whole. But why did BTS choose this title? According to Big Hit Music, Arirang symbolizes a very complex emotion in Korean culture called Han. Han is a mixed feeling of deep sadness, longing, collective grief, but also resilience and hope. The theme of the traditional Arirang song is about separation, lost love, tragedy and suffering, but also about resilience and love for one's country. It really relates to BTS's journey, right? They were separated because of military service for almost 4 years, but stayed strong and finally reunited. Big Hit Music said in their statement that the album captures BTS's identity as a group born from Korea and the deep longing and love in their hearts. So, Arirang isn't just a title, but a symbolization of their journey, from hardship to victory, from separation to reunion. What makes it even more emotional is that BTS once performed a cover of the traditional Arirang song at KCON 2016 France on June 14, 2016. Now that performance video is trending everywhere because fans realize they've been planning this concept for a long time. Okay, now let's talk about the album details. The Arirang album is BTS's 5th studio album and their 6th Korean language album overall. This is also their first album as a complete group since the anthology album Proof released in June 2022. So this is a comeback after 3 years and 9 months, guys. The album contains 14 tracks, selected from over 100 songs they recorded during preparation. Yes, you heard that right. They made over 100 songs and chose 14 that best represent their story and feelings. According to circulating information, this album is part of a 10-year anniversary project from the Most Beautiful Moment in Life trilogy. Bang Si-hyuk, Hybe's boss, hinted at this since October 2023 in an interview with Bloomberg. What makes this album special is that all 7 members were involved in songwriting and production. So this is truly a collective work that reflects their personal reflections, identity, and gratitude to ARMY. Big Hit Music said the album will delve into the emotional journey and introspection experienced by all 7 members over the years. So prepare your tissues, ARMY, because this is definitely going to be emotional. RM even shared on Weverse on August 22nd, 2025 that they were working diligently on this album. And Jimin told fans in November 2025 that the album was finished and ready for release. For the physical format, the album will be released in various versions. Arirang Living Legend version with CD, photobook, and various collectibles. Deluxe vinyl with 8 different colors where each member has their own color. RM Silver, Jin Pink, Sugar Clear, jhope Cream, Jimin Burgundy, Faux Velvet Red, and Jungkook Orchid. There's also a Weverse exclusive edition and many other versions. pre-orders opened on January 16, 2026 on Weverse Shop, BTS official store, and various retailers like Target, Walmart, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble. But wait guys, there's something even crazier. On March 21st, 2026, one day after the album release, BTS will perform live for the first time in 3 years at Gwanghwamun Square, Seoul. And this isn't just any concert. This is BTS, the Comeback Live Arirang, which will be live streamed exclusively on Netflix. Yes, you heard that right, Netflix. So the whole world can watch their comeback performance live and free through the Netflix subscription you already have. For fans in Indonesia, this live concert will air at 4:30 p.m. Western Indonesian time on March 21st. For Korea, it's 8 Uhr abends KST, America 4 Uhr nachts PST or 7 Uhr morgens EST. So mark your calendar now. This concert will showcase songs from the newly released Arirang album. This is a historic moment because it's the first time in almost 4 years we'll see all 7 members perform together on stage. And what makes it more epic is the concert location at Gwanghwamun Square, one of Seoul's most iconic landmarks. Even now, the stairs at Gwanghwamun have been fitted with massive BTS branding, with the group's logo on dozens of steps. The date, March 20th, 2026, is printed in huge white paint. So all of Seoul is already preparing for their comeback. This concert is ticketed for on-site attendees, but Netflix ensures fans worldwide who can't attend in person can still enjoy this spectacular performance from home. And there's still more, guys! Netflix isn't just streaming the comeback concert, but will also premiere an exclusive documentary titled BTS The Return. This documentary airs on March 27th, 2026, a week after the comeback concert. The film will provide rare insights into BTS's creative journey, their rehearsals, and behind-the-scenes moments that help us understand how the Arirang album was made. This documentary will showcase the challenges, excitement, and artistic decisions that shaped the Arirang album. We'll see how they reconnect as a unit after a long hiatus, the presentation of their artistic evolution, and the new energy they bring. This is a golden opportunity for fans, especially new ARMY, to experience a deeper understanding of BTS as artists and as human beings. Okay ARMY, this is the most insane part of all these announcements. BTS will start the Arirang World Tour, and this is officially the biggest tour in their history, maybe even one of the biggest tours in K-pop history. The tour details are crazy 79 concerts in 34 different cities, spanning from April 2026 to March 2027. 5 continents: Asia, North America, South America, Europe, and Australia. The tour starts on April 9th, 2026 at Goyang Stadium near Seoul, Korea. And guys, the stage design is super unique. They're using a 360-degree stage setup inspired by the South Korean flag, so there's literally no bad seat. Every angle is perfect for watching BTS. For North America alone, they'll hold 28 concerts. They'll perform in cities they've never visited before, like El Paso and Foxborough, so BTS becomes the first K-pop artist to concert there. Europe gets 10 concerts, and what makes Asian fans happy, they'll do an extensive tour throughout Asia. And what's most anticipated? Indonesia is in the schedule. BTS confirmed they'll concert in Jakarta on December 26th to 27th, 2026. Yes, they'll perform 2 days in Jakarta, and this will be the closing of their 2026 tour. How special is that, guys? This is their first tour since permission to dance on stage in 2021 to 2022. So it's been 5 years since their last proper world tour. The full tour schedule announcement was released on January 14th at 12 a.m. and immediately caused internet chaos because fans from all over the world were scrambling to get tickets. Guys, this BTS comeback isn't just an ordinary music event. This is a cultural phenomenon with extraordinary impact. As soon as the album announcement was released, Hybe stock immediately jumped 5.3%. Investors believe this comeback will generate massive revenue. Billboard even predicts that BTS will rake in billions of dollars from this 2026 comeback, a combination of album sales, streaming, merchandise, and tour revenue. And this isn't a random prediction, guys. BTS has a proven track record. Their previous albums have broken countless records. First Korean act to top Billboard 200, multiple #1 albums in the US, billions of streams on digital platforms, and sold-out stadium tours. With a 4-year hiatus, demand for BTS is now at an all-time high. Fans who've been waiting for years, plus new fans who emerged during the members' solo activities, everyone's excited for the full group comeback. Culturally, choosing the title Arirang is also significant. After years of global dominance by incorporating Western pop frameworks and even releasing English songs like Dynamite and Butter, BTS's decision to foreground one of Korea's most significant cultural symbols shows a renewed emphasis to reconnect with their identity. Professor Kim from Seoul University of Arts said this is a moment of pride for Korea. BTS has conquered the world, and now they're returning to their roots with full confidence. This is a powerful statement about global artists who remain proud of their heritage. You must be curious how the members are preparing for this comeback, right? According to various sources and updates from members on Weverse RM has been teasing since August 2025 that they're working diligently on the album. He's heavily involved in songwriting and production, as expected from our leader. Jin, who was discharged first from military, has started vocal training and physical preparation. He shared on Live that he's super excited to perform with the members again. Suga reportedly contributed a lot of production work for this album. Knowing Suga's genius in the studio, we can expect some incredible beats and melodies. Jhope, as dance leader, has prepared choreography concepts. He mentioned in an interview that comeback performances will showcase something ARMY has never seen before. Jimin confirmed in November 2025 that the album was finished, and he's personally proud of the final result. He also underwent a strict diet and fitness regime for the comeback. He shared some behind-the-scenes on Instagram about recording sessions. He said this album is very meaningful and will show a different side of BTS. Jungkook, as the youngest, mentioned that he's nervous but excited. He also reportedly underwent an intensive diet and workout program for comeback performances. All members confirmed they started working together since July 2025 in the United States for album preparation. So they dedicated almost 8 full months to this project. Okay, ARMY, now let's predict what we can expect from the Arirang album and this comeback era. First, musically, we can expect a matured sound. The members have completed military service, they've explored diverse solo works, and now they're bringing all those experiences back to the group. Expect deeper lyrics, more complex production, and possibly a fusion between traditional Korean elements and their modern pop sound. Second, visually big hit never plays around with visual concepts. Based on the teaser imagery already released, 3 circular emblems with traditional Korean motifs rendered in signature BTS red, we can expect stunning visual aesthetics that blend tradition with modernity. Third, performances. With a 360-degree stage and year-long world tour, expect spectacular choreography and next-level stage productions. BTS always raises the bar, and after a 4-year break, they've surely prepared something unforgettable. Fourth, emotional connection. The Arirang theme about longing, separation, and reunion perfectly mirrors BTS and ARMY's journey. Expect songs that will make us cry, laugh, and feel everything. Okay guys, that's all the complete info about BTS comeback March 20th, 2026 with the Arirang album. Quick recap. Arirang album releases March 20th with 14 songs. Live comeback concert March 21st on Netflix. Documentary BTS The Return. March 27th on Netflix. World Tour starts April 2026 with 79 concerts in 34 cities. And Jakarta concert December 26th to 27th, 2026. ARMY. This is the moment we've been waiting for almost 4 years. Mark your calendars, prepare your wallets for albums and merchandise, and get ready to cry, scream, and celebrate together. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for the latest updates about BTS. Like this video if you're excited for the comeback. And comment below, which member are you most excited to see perform again? Hybe Rm. See you in the next video.